tell me something. I don't know if you saw, there was an article that I saw during the week, and it said stewards don't think there's anything wrong with the way Nikita Mazepin's driving. And I found that really odd, because I didn't think that was a story. Do you feel that people are still kind of trying to find something wrong with the way that you drive? They're almost looking for a reason to get at you.
Well, you got to remember, news are not going to make themselves, so you need human beings and ultimately their hands and their thoughts to program those news to come out. Whereas, I know my place in the sport. I'm a driver who is just trying, like everybody else here, to keep that position. I was at home and I had a very good opening first lap, and I knew that the weather could get tricky in the end, and maybe we would have stayed in the fight for a little bit longer, and then the rain hit a little bit early and we made that decision that we did very well to go intermediates. Maybe we could have achieved a P15 and P14, which would have been like a win for us. So perhaps I try sometimes a little bit too hard, but it's just good to know that the people who decide whether my actions are correct or incorrect are on the same page with me, and it's good that they know that I'm respecting their opinions and will listen and adjust if I have to.
You've taken a clear step forward over the last couple of weekends. Your practice pace is fantastic. How do you now turn that practice pace into the qualifying pace and then maintain that through the race?
Well, you eat an elephant bite by bite, so I think in the beginning of the year there was almost 2 elephants to eat, with how difficult it was, and things just wasn't coming together, and the car was not doing what I wanted it to do. And it's good that we made the first step. Obviously, there's even more to come. Being a rookie, you get out there and every single lap you do, you learn, and I think this will continue for at least 2 years. But I just need to put things more together, and I need to have a car that, when the time comes, I need to be able to get everything out. And so far, I've been trying, but it hasn't really come along.
Ayo is going to be engineering you this weekend, and I believe next weekend as well. Will that make much of a change to the way in which your weekend flows?
Yeah, well, it's never ideal, because from an engineering point of view, Ayo is as good as you get. He's a super experienced engineer, and for me, it is a great honor to not only sit on the same table and be driving in a team where he leads the technical department, but also work directly with him, because that's a different bond. But there's a different kind of knowledge that you get between a driver and engineer, of how much information does he want, where does he want it, how do you say it, accent, all these things, they ultimately matter. So there will be a little bit of time to get used to each other, and hopefully that period won't take too long.